thoughts on last home game of the season?
Entertaining.
Second half, certainly.
Yeah, first half we didn't start well. Nelson dominated the first half and had us on the ropes without really creating anything. Made a lot of possession. We're effective with what we did. We gave them too much respect and allowed them too much time on the ball. But the movement in centre mid was decent, and we didn't deal with it. Second half we changed things around and different shape. Second half played more on the front foot with a better intensity, and I thought we were miles better, a different team in the second half.
I've created quite a few chances second half.
Created a few more chances, yeah. I think in the last couple of games we haven't been good enough in the defensive third. We've been too wide open and conceded too many goals, and haven't created enough chances going forward. I think tonight we're a little bit better at the back, albeit the 2 goals we conceded disappointed with. Still look vulnerable on set pieces. One of our strengths, and I mentioned before the game, was dealing set pieces and put us under a lot of pressure. And then we scored 2 tonight, so a little bit better in the final third, and we could have had a couple more. I said to the lads in there, you're 2-1 up with 2 minutes to go. Like, everyone came in like buzzing and stuff, but I wasn't happy with that. I think you're 2-1 up at home with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. I think you've got to see that game out. Would I took a point before the game the way we've been playing? Yeah, deep down I probably would have done. If you look at a league position and see where Nelson are in the league, they're in the playoffs, and we're in the playoffs for a reason, because they're a decent side and accumulated enough points in the season. So before the game, would I took a point? Yeah. When you're 2-1 up with less than 2 minutes to go, you've got to see that game out. And if we want to be up there next season and have a good go at it, which I believe we can, then it's games like this where we've got to learn from. And if we cast our minds back to probably, and everyone does it at the end of the season, it's what ifs. And if you look at our what ifs, we've probably dropped 4 or 5 games at home from winning positions with less than 5 minutes to go. So that's probably another 10 points on the board, and that sees playoffs. But then other people have got the same thing, and they'll have some what ifs. But if you look at ourselves, our what ifs, and that's another what if tonight. Yeah, we've got to be buzzing. We've put on a show the last home game of the season. We've made it entertaining. We've scored a couple of decent goals. We've defended, good crowd on. But at the same time, we've got to be disappointed that we haven't took our free there. We haven't seen that game out. I mean, the goals, the first one, free header at the back post. Similar story to Wednesday night, where we're vulnerable from crosses. And then the second goal, you've just literally scored. The next 2 minutes is massive, and then straight from kick-off, 1 long ball forward. We've not dealt with it, and they've punished us, and that can't happen. That's not good enough. So for me, that is 2 points dropped. Albeit there's loads of positives to take. Like you said, we've been better in front of goal. We've defended well. We've been under weather a storm today for large periods of the game, and Nelson had a game plan very effective with what we did. The 9 dropped in quite well, very effective on the diag, but we've had a good shape and we dealt with it, and we haven't really created many clear-cut chances. So I think
Kitchen made a great save in the first half, I think.
Yeah, and they've hit the bar, so they've had a couple of chances, but then so we've had one cleared off the line in the.
And to be fair, their keeper had to make 4 good saves.
Yeah, he's made a great save from my 1-on-1. I've probably got to score that, but he's made a great save. But yeah, you get yourself 2-1 up with 2 minutes to go. It's majorly disappointing that you haven't seen that game out. But when you look at the bigger picture, we've been leading against a team that are in the playoffs and probably will get in the playoffs, and we've took a point off him.
Yep, absolutely. And now 1 game left, Chadderton away.
Yeah, what we said tonight was to the lads, we needed a reaction from the weekend. I didn't have to say much before the game. I needed a reaction off the lads after the last 2 home games we've had here midweek on a Wednesday night. We conceded 8 goals, 4 goals in each game. That's not. We've set high standards since I've been in. That's not been good enough. So I didn't have to say much in the team talk before, apart from standards, and let's go and put on a show for the faithful that have been down and supporting us. And the other thing is, I'm going away with the Nelson manager this weekend, and if we got beat this weekend, I would never have heard the end of it. So I'm quite glad the spoils are the same, so we can enjoy our weekend.
171 happy people though today, so it's really good.
Good, yeah, we put on a spectacle, and thanks for your support all season at home, and hopefully see you next year back down at the Riverside.
Brilliant, Zach. See you at Chadderton.
Thank you.